What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to In Miko We Trust. So, last episode we did Miko's route, and well, yeah, we didn't end up quite up with Miko. At least I thought we were gonna end up with Miko, but it's okay. At least we made her happy. That's all that matters. So this time we're gonna do hopefully Mamizou's route. So we did both of these things right here. So now we can just go for a walk. Forget it. I'm gonna go stretch my legs. Maybe some fresh air will help to clear my head. The White House is pretty empty today. I'm ready to get a good bit of space and just stroll around and stroll about and be by myself. Man, it feels good to be alone. Can't remember the last time I got to space out like this. Normally I get housed by... Hi there. Damn it, I jinxed myself, didn't I? Fancy meeting you here. Don't you have work to be getting on with? I wish. I'm out here precisely because I got nothing to do. So you decided to get my attention to pass the time. Aren't you a romantic? She says that, but she probably have come to bother me if I stayed in the office anyway. Either way, I think the Tanuki won't leave me alone. Now I wonder, how long until you crack and tell me all your secrets? Maybe if you spill the beans, I'll stop bothering you. So that's how it is, huh? She wants the truth, huh? Keep quiet or make something up. Shit, I might have to save, because I don't know what to say. Just keep quiet. Well, too bad. I don't have a story to tell her. I told you already, I got nothing to hide. You can bother me all you want, but that's not going to change. So you're keeping quiet, huh? Even if it means I'll be hunting you all the time? When she words it like that, I feel like I'm making a mistake. Still, I can't go back on it now. I'm the Vice President of the United States, Mamizou. When I say something, I have to mean it. Hehe, that almost sounded too cool. That almost sounded cool coming from you. Excuse me? I was just sure you were gonna chicken out and make up some crazy story to get me off your back. Like how you're actually a robot or an alien or something. You're the love child of a raccoon and a debt collector. Are aliens and robots really that weird in comparison? True. I guess between me and the president, we got a pretty bizarre cabinet. But that makes you even more interesting, Ranger. You're surrounded by all this mystical, magical nonsense, and yet you're just so ordinary. Thanks, I guess? Is that a compliment? I'm just gonna pretend that was a compliment. You're a good laugh. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. Actually, I'd rather not. Okay. Before I can finish, Mamizou vanishes in a blink of an eye, leaving me ranting at thin air. Jeez, how insensitive can you get? The girl is so selfish, she doesn't bother anyone else like this. Why do I have to spend so much time dealing with her? Well, I guess it's better than having nothing to do. I'll learn to like her, probably. Interesting. Okay, so back here again. Okay, so let's find Mamizou. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I should go find Mamizou. Maybe she's not with the Secret Service, but surely should have some intel for what we're up against. Thing is, I have no idea how I'm supposed to find her. She runs into me on her own schedule, so I don't know if she has an office. I think I have an idea. Oh, it's so wonderful being all by myself today. What the fuck? I make sure my voice echoes through the corridor. I'm not the best actor, but there's no way she'll pass this up. Oh no, a piece of paper with all the details of my secret identity. I hope nobody happens to walk in on this. You can stop embarrassing yourself now, kid. In the time it took me to blink, Mom's was standing in front of me. I really wish I knew how she did that, but that's a question for another time. Sorry, but that's the only way I can get in touch with you. I was hoping you knew about this assassin. You mean the one everyone's freaking out over? Don't worry, I've got him locked away in your office. I see, well that's where Wait, he's where? You see, I need to put him somewhere, and you're never in your office, so... Never mind that. Just take me to him already. Alright. Keep your voice down, kid. It's bad for your blood pressure. Wait, okay, never mind that. Mamizou leads me back to my own office. It's not quite as I remember it. Files and folders has been knocked to the floor. There's a new resident tied firmly to my chair. This is the assassin? You sure? Absolutely. Grab this gun off him on the way in. Your Secret Service guys are really slipping, by the way. Maybe fire a few of them. I blink in response. The man tied to my chair is poorly Chinese 20-something with 3-inch glasses and chronic acne. His undersized shirt bears the face of a young woman with a red running down her hair. Lady Byakurin, I'm so sorry. I failed you. You alright, kid? Yeah, I'm just... How did the security manage to miss this guy? Well, you know how love is sometimes. It lets people do some pretty incredible things. Though I guess you're too young to understand that. I don't think I really want to understand what you're talking about. Anywho, what should I do with this guy? You're the VP, so I guess I'll leave that choice to you. Me? Oh well. Execute him, deport him. Make another save. There you go. Deport him. Maybe we can deport him back to China? Executing him would just get Byakurin really mad. Well, look who's reading up on politics. It'll look bad if I let you guys do all the work. I guess. Give me a second to deal with this guy, and I'll help you clean up. She grabs my chair and pushes it out, and the would-be assassin is still hauling all the way. You must still thinking about cowardice and dishonor. I'm not really listening. There's no way he'll brag about this when he gets home. A few minutes later, she returns, wiping off the seat and puts it back in place. Sorry about that. You shouldn't be bothering anyone for a while. She starts picking up fallen papers with her tail, expertly sorting them back into proper places. She does a better job of cleaning up than I do, actually. Thanks. It'll be good to know that the boss won't have anything to worry about. You're not so bad yourself. You showed a lot more tact than I was really expecting. Are you sure there's nothing special about you? Pretty sure. Unless I'm one of those heroes with amnesia that shows up in everything nowadays. I'll keep that in mind. Might beat you across the head to see if anything interesting comes out. Get the feeling I said something I shouldn't have. Still, she's laughing with me rather than at me, so that's probably a good thing. Yeah, that's not a good thing, brother. I need some intel. I don't know enough about Miko's interest to get her something I feel like. This calls for information, and there's only one person I know for that. Right, I found Mamizou. Should she have some clues on what the boss wants for her? You called? Ah! How did you get here so quickly? I heard you yelling down the hall, doofus. Sounds like you forgot to buy the big cheese a birthday present. Oh. In retrospect, maybe I should have locked the doors in my office more often. That's kind of the gist of it, yeah. I need to figure out what she's into, but I don't want to ask her myself. Think you can help me out? Well, I don't know anything off the top of my head. Miko tends to keep a lot of her personal business under wraps. However, if you want, I could stop poking into her personal files. That might give me a better idea. Her personal files. Is that really okay? Well, technically speaking, that's not exactly legal. You're ever so slightly invading her privacy. But hey, you're the vice president, right? No point in having all that power if you don't use it. I furrowly my brow. Is this really worth the meddle in her business birthday present? Change your mind. No matter how I think of it, it feels like a bad idea. Sick of that? Never mind. I'll find another way to figure it out. Wait, what? Really? You hauled me all the way out here for nothing? Sorry, Mamizou. I'm not gonna poke my nose into the boss's business just because I can get her a shiny gift. Heh. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? Did I make a joke or something? No. Nothing like that. I just didn't think you'd stick to your guns. stick to my... Wait, you weren't serious, weren't you? Of course not. What kind of CIA director gives away details on their own presidents? Then why'd you ask if you weren't going to follow through? I'm really confused. Isn't it obvious? I was testing you. Wanted to see if you cave in to the temptation. I've seen a lot of humans get corrupted by the power of your position. Given your background, I figure you'd be more vulnerable to it than most. Interesting. I mean, look at you. You're an ordinary high schooler, and suddenly you're the vice president of the U.S. What the fuck? Most guys would have done something ridiculous like sleep with a member of the cabinet by now. But you resisted. You've accidentally been doing your duties as well as you can, and you haven't let the power get to your head. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. I'm confused. She's never complimented me this profusely before. She's not kidding this time, is she? Anyway, you don't have to worry about the presents. Mika doesn't really want to make a big deal of her birthday, so the best thing you can do for her is keep up the good work. I see. It's good to hear. I was worried I'd really upset her if I didn't have anything. No worries. You're safe this time around. But try not to forget again next year, okay? Yes, ma'am. Thanks again for the help. Don't mention it. I learned some interesting things about you today. Mamizou lets herself out, closing the door behind her. Don't bother trying to persuade her. Odds are she's already gone. Still, she was surprisingly intolerable interaction. That was surprisingly intolerable interaction. I think I might have enjoyed myself a little. Interesting. I know exactly who to go to. It's hard to find the words to describe Mamizou Fudasuwa. Fuck. She got on my nerves at first, I admit. She pokes her head into other people's business without even care for how they feel. But the more time I spent around her, the more I started to appreciate her little antics. She kept me from falling into a routine. Even when my job got dull, her prodding gave me something to focus on. Now I can imagine what my job would be like without her. And I know she's more than qualified to deal with this Kokoro woman. But first, I have to answer the big question. Where exactly is she? I give the White House a quick search, but to no avail. No one seems to know where Mamizou's office is, even her direct underlings. Maybe she doesn't even have one. I'm out of ideas. Kind of stuff in the corridor where she always jumps me. All I can do is trust that she'll want to see me as much as I want to see her. Wait 5 minutes, 10, 15, nothing. Damn it, how can she be so busy? This is a national crisis and... Oh, there you are. Oh? That's all the response I get from you now? You trained me too well, Mamizou. And I got other things to worry about. You're talking about that broadcast, I assume? Obviously. That Kokoro girl could be a really big problem if she's really who she says she is. Yeah, it caught me off guard as well. Never figured the boss would have a daughter. You mean she never told you either? Nope. I'm as in the dark about this as well. What? Nope. I'm in the dark about this as you are. Well, that's a relief. I thought I was the only one who wasn't in the loop here. You probably shouldn't talk about this out here. Let's head over to my place. Your place? You actually do have an office? Well, of course I do. Just don't tell anyone about it. A woman needs her privacy, after all. She laughs to herself, takes a few steps to the right, and clicks her heels against one of the floor tiles. What? She falls to the floor, flashing me a salute as she disappears. I run up to where she's standing, look down at the ground. What looked like a tile was actually a trapdoor, revealing a hidden passage. So that's how she managed to jump me, huh? Guess I got no choice but to follow her. I sit over the trapdoor, take a deep breath, and push into the hole. Ah! Well, damn. She really does have a secret hideout. There are computers on every wall, monitoring every inch of the White House. You alright? That's quite a drop down here. Few abuses, but I'll survive. So what's this place for? Might be faster to tell you what I can't do in here. Right now, I'm going to try and trace the broadcast and figure out where it was coming from. Mamizou walks up to one of the computers and types in a command. Her fingers fly across the keys, eyes locked on screen as she gets to work. Looks like she's been working for a while, so I let my eyes wander. Find a box shoved in the corner with the helpful label of stuff. There's no way my interest could be aroused by a name like that, so I open it up. What I find inside is concerning, at best. Is that Hitler's brain? What was Hitler's brain? Oh boy. In a jar? Well, duh. We couldn't risk the Germans getting a hold of it again. And what's this? The Ark of the Covenant? Oh yeah, don't open that. If you like your face, that is. This isn't stuff. It's every conspiracy theory in the world wrapped into one. And she just has this book lying around the office. I can't. Wait, actually, I can believe that. You done snooping around over there? I think you managed to track her. I think I managed to track her down. Oh, right. Slowly placed the lid back on the box. Decided there are some things I'm better off knowing about my country. And got her. She's hiding in the old theaters a few blocks away. That close? Figured it should be somewhere safer than that. Maybe she just wanted to show off. Either way, makes our job a hell of a lot simpler. I nod. Anything that makes it easier to catch this woman is fine by me. So what's our plan? Do we send a strike team to deal with her? That's probably a bad idea. If it were too obvious, she might manage to run away before we catch her. Huh. And what do we try? Don't worry, I've got an idea. It's Miko she wants, right? Well, what if that's exactly what we give her? Mamizou leans in and whispers in my ear. She's got a wicked, almost mischievous smile. Listen closely. I'm gonna need you to back me up on this one. Oh boy, I don't like where this is going. She's crazy. She's totally, utterly delirious. There's no way this is going to work. Right, made it in, no problem. How long do you think it'll be until we get jumped? Not long enough. Jeez, Ranger, lighten up. It's only a minor terrorist situation. Does this woman have the capacity to take anything seriously? I doubt it. At least try to act in character. Maybe you look the part, but you don't sound anything like the boss. Fine. You're no fun, you know that? Sorry, I'm distracted by the real chance of both of us getting shot to bits. I have you know that fear is a perfectly rational response to... Shh. They're here. There? Who do you mean? Oh. Them. We're jumped by all sides by vigilantes in masks, all of them pointing guns right at us. Each of them an exaggeration of each mask is an exaggeration of different emotions from fury all the way down to despair. Standing on the stage itself, posing like a ballerina, is the woman responsible for it all. Hello, mother. It's been too long. Kokoro. We meet again. That's more like it. Her voice is deeper, stronger, more ominous. Definitely shooing for the boss now. I have to hope she doesn't slip up. I'll be honest, mother. I didn't think you had the nerve to hunt me down in person. Maybe I should give you more credit. So are you here to surrender? I've been thinking that cape you're wearing will look quite nice on me. Oh, not at all. In fact, I'm here to say you can do whatever you want with your intel. What? You mean all that black tech material? You're not phased at all? But you'll be ruined. Kokoro, there's something you haven't realized about America. What the fuck? Each and every citizen of this great country has a fire burning down deep down their hearts. It's a flame that cries out for freedom and justice for all. And as the president of this great nation, my flame burns the brightest of all. No amount of slander or blackmail will be enough to dose its flame. No matter what you tell the press, I will always be a true American. There are so many things wrong with that statement, I don't know where to start. For one, Richard Nixon. Secondly, how do you qualify as a true American? What the fuck is Richard Nixon? Whatever. You've been here for 6 months. And there's no way Coco's gonna fall for this. That was Snowball's chance and so heroic. I love you, Miss President. I'm gonna name my daughter after you. They're actually buying this shit. I can't decide whether to be relieved or embarrassed for the country's whole sake. As a whole, I'm sorry. Impossible. Mother, I underestimated you. It's alright, Kokoro. Just turn yourself in and we'll laugh this off together. As a team of mother and daughter, we can bring out a new age of... Huh? What did you just call me? My daughter? You are my daughter, aren't you? Of course not! It was a metaphor. Why would you even think that? Unless... Uh-oh. Wait a second. You're not mother, are you? You're an imposter. Oh no. Well, you're technically not incorrect on that one. Uh-oh. In retrospect, we really should have checked with Miko about whether that whole daughter thing was legitimate. Impersonating mother. I'll never forgive you for that. Seize her! Right this instant! You monster! Playing with our American spirit. The goons draw their guns again. Oh no, deadly intent. They stopped paying attention to me entirely, with every gun pointed right at the imposter. Well, guess the jig's up. And that cape looks so nice on me too. Alright boys, come and get me. Don't just stand there, open fire already. Also ducks and weaves around the bullets and with inhuman precision. The gunners have to watch their fire to avoid shooting each other as you take full advantage of that. Yeah. No, at the face. No, that's even worse. Even though she's unarmed, Mamizou starts speaking out for gunners in rapid succession. None of them seem to have any combat training, and compared to her, they're easily pickings. I, on the other hand, have found a relatively safe spot under the seats. I don't want to die. It's called strategy, alright? Presidents and theaters do not have a good history together. How are you having this much trouble? It's just one girl. Oh, but I'm not just any girl. I am Mamizou Fujisawa, the best damn trickster the world's ever seen. She continues to whittle down Kokoro's numbers, turning 50 men into 35, then 20, then 10. Man, screw this. There's no way we can take her. The last stragglers stumble away, deciding that fighting Mamizou isn't worth the risk. In the space of 5 minutes, it was down to a 1-to-1. Jeez, humans are so useless. Guess I'll have to fight you myself. Uh-oh. Kokoro leaps off the stage in front of Mamizou. She's holding herself with the confidence that her allies were sorely lacking. Hey, you might have a clue what you're doing. Interesting. Two yokai exchange blows. Every strike that's hard enough to kill a human. Kokoro moves more gracefully, like she's dancing rather than fighting. But she's skilled enough to not leave any openings. Stand still, damn it. Not a chance. It's not my fault if you can't keep up. The longer the fighting goes on, the clearer it is that Mamizou's outmatched. She's a thinker, not a fighter. Not much how cunning she is. She can't match Kokoro's raw speed. I slide out of my hiding spot to get closer to the ball. Can't help out. I just be a hindrance to Mamizou at this point. I can't just let her get beaten down like this. Ah! One punch gets through Mamizou's defenses, hitting her square in the chin. She tumbles to the ground, defenseless as Kokoro hangs over her. You got one chance. Take me right to Mamizou. You got one chance. Take me right to Mother, or I really make you hurt. Crap. I gotta do something or we're both screwed. But how am I exactly meant to... Wait, that's it. It's a dumb idea, but it's stupid enough to work. I ran up to the parrot just before Kokoro lands the killing blow and... Well done, Kokoro. That was amazing. Huh? Really think so? Sure I do. I think that was a really impressive fight. You beat Mamizou to a pulp. Hehe. Thank you, Mr. Vice President. Maybe you're not as bad as my mother after all. Blech! Mamizou's palm slams into the back of Kokoro's neck. Yokai slams to the ground, unconscious. Phew, that was a close one. She almost had me for a while there. Mamizou brushes herself off and gets back to her feet. She was at the bruise forming on her chin. It'll be gone in a few hours knowing her. Hey, thanks for the assist. Though you don't mind me asking you, what made you so sure that would work? She bought your little speech, so I figured she wasn't that smart. And well, stupid people fall for stupid plans. Hey, I guess for even ordinary folk can come up with great ideas sometimes. And what's that supposed to mean? Wait, you just call me ordinary. Does that mean you finally given up fighting my deepest, darkest secrets? Guess it does. No matter how much I want it, there's really nothing that unusual about you. Just a high schooler got shoved into a position he had no clue how to deal with. But just because you're ordinary doesn't mean you have to stay ordinary. I'm starting to take a real liking to you, Ranger. With a little bit of training, I reckon I can make you into something special. Mamizou, are you trying to recruit me? And what if I am? You know you weren't getting much done as vice president anyway. Besides, it means we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. When she puts it like that, the temptation to accept only gets stronger. Never had a dream when I first met her, but getting the chance to work directly under Mamizou actually seems pretty fun to me right now. I'll still be working for Miko, I guess. I'll be doing it in a different way. Okay, I just have to work it out with the boss, but I'll do everything I can. Excellent. I'm getting the feeling this will be the start of a wonderful partnership. So your objective is clear? I think I've got the gist of it. Just check for any unusual activity, right? We don't have anything concrete right now. We are contacting Strange, but we don't know exactly what she's up to. It will be your job to recon and give us a better clue what we're up against. Sounds dangerous. Of course it is. That's why I'm sending you rather than anyone else. When you get the channel, look for a woman named Nu Hoju. She's an old friend of mine and a big head in the country's secret police. Interesting. She gives you an idea where to go. Nu Hoju. Got it. Anything else? Nope. Best of luck out there, Ranger. Hey, like I'll need it. It's been a weird experience for these last few years. On the surface, I've been the vice president as usual, but behind the scenes, Mamizou has been teaching me her ways. Now, my term in office is over. It's time for me to put these skills to use. After all, no one would suspect the former vice president of espionage, will they? The name's Gamefly, Ranger Gamefly, and I'm the best damn pupil Mamizou's ever had. And that's the end. Just take care not to get arrested, alright? Try not to. Okay, those are at least in my opinion, hopefully, the major 3 endings of the game. I don't know if there's more out there. I'll keep poking around to see, but yeah, that's it. So, that was in Miko We Trust. An interesting game to say at least. Yeah. Just ran 3 random Toho characters in a fucking White House doing in a very peculiar situation. But that was it, yeah. So thank you all so much for watching the video, and I want you all to have a great rest of your day. Stay amazing.